Hello my gorgeous Capricorn, my name is Sasha Bonasin and I'm a psychic medium, and this reading is going to be in between the actual 8th and the 30th of June 2022, and I'm going to focus on what do you need to focus on when it comes to the actual negative energy in your life, which is creating a negative blockage, which is preventing you from moving on to the next stage, next big step of your life. So it's important to establish where this amount of negative energy is. The earlier you establish this, the sooner you're going to be able to kind of like really focus on other things. You will see, because it's just a giant, enormous amount of negative energy. It's going to be shifted at that moment in time, and it's going to reflect on you, your energy, your positivity, your optimism, your vibration, and that in itself is naturally just going to kind of bring you so many inspirations after this moment in time. So this is why it's important for you to establish where this blockage is, my gorgeous Capricornius. And so when it comes to the stage and period in between the 8th and the actual 30th of June 2022, you know, it's just like it's the problem that you're going to be facing, and this problem that you're going to be facing was an ongoing problem, but now it's going to be different. Okay, this is an ongoing problem that you're going to be facing that created an enormous amount of negative energy. You're going to be facing that yet again, and that is going to get you thinking, that is going to get you wonder, it's going to make you feel a little bit sad, and it's going to drain so much energy out of you. But then you need to remember this. Okay, what do you need to do is, my God, this is going to be like a blessing in disguise. You're not going to realize that this is actually a blessing. So it's an ongoing problem that you were facing, and every single time when you think about this problem, it's like, oh my God, you became like very down, it makes you feel really negative and things like that. So you will know what this is, because this is very personal to you, and it's going to show itself in between the 8th and the actual 30th of June. But this is going to be so good this time. Do you know why? Because that means that this is a moment of awakening and relief, but at the same time, you know, you have to step back to see the big picture. Capricornius, this is so important, and this is how you're going to deal with this negative energy, because it's something that is there, that you already know, that you're aware of, but you're not allowing your subconscious mind to come out. You're not allowing yourself to be yourself. So you have to open yourself spiritually as much as you possibly can, and by opening yourself spiritually, my gorgeous Capricornius, you need to step back to see the big picture when it comes to that problem. Okay, this is important. You need to step back to see the big picture, okay? And instead, you know, at the same time, what you need to remember, that basically instead of fighting like a battle that you may not necessarily win, you know, this is time to stop struggling, and also at the same time it's time to preserve your energy for your next huge massive plan which you're gonna have after this moment in time, because this plan that you're gonna have, it's only gonna lead you towards something like very specific. And you know what this is? Winning, amazing winning is actually going to come out of it. Winning is ahead. Okay, good luck is ahead. Okay, good fortune is ahead. Okay, the actual success is ahead, and this is because on one hand, you know, you are reaching the end of end of the actual cycle, and I mentioned this before to you. You are reaching the end of the cycle, my gorgeous Capricornius. Wherever is the end of the cycle, there is a new beginning. By the same time, there is spiritually a little bit more for us to work on in terms of challenges. It's the way the world is. Okay, it's the way we are. It's the way our spiritual jobs are on this earth. It's not meant to be easy, but it's all about how we understand things and how we reflect on these things and make the most of it, you know. Ignore the craziness, you know, on the outside, things that you consider crazy. You know what I mean? Ignore the craziness as much as you can, and preserve your own sanity by thinking about the next step. And this is going to be big. So just need to remember this, my gorgeous Capricornius. It's almost like, you know, surrendering to this particular moment. It's a bit of a yin-yang moment that you're going to have. So when you face this problem, just remember to step back and look at the bigger picture. There is so much that you're going to be able to understand, because this time is sacred. You're reaching the end of the cycle, and that is naturally going to help you to progress in a very specific way in terms of the actual understanding and in terms of being wise, so wise. There is so much much that you're going to be able to remember also when it comes to your past, you know, and you're going to find yourself feeling like quite nostalgic throughout. And this is normal. This is absolutely normal when we are reaching the end of the cycle. But hey, as I said, wherever there is the end of the cycle, you know, there is the new beginning as well. So that July 2022 is going to be so absolutely amazing when it comes to you. And it's all about the new stage and the new step in your life, but also about you understanding that this is the time to set your mind into an optimistic mode as much as you possibly can, but also set your mind to the fact that, you know, there are going to be lots of signs and synchronicity that are also going to be guiding you along the way throughout this stage and throughout this period. You will be reminded before big things come to you. You see, you will be reminded, and who and how. This is when things are going to become interesting for you indeed, because this stages and period, it's also marking the time when the new people are going to start entering your life that are going to play a major role later on. Okay, my gorgeous Capricornians, thank you ever so much for watching my videos. I'm sending you brightest blessings, lots of love, healing, peace and light. So I'm sending you brightest blessings, lots of love, healing, peace and light to every single one of you, my gorgeous Capricornians. Thank you ever so much for watching my videos. Sasha Bonus in Psychic Medium. Love you. Bye.